I came across a little advertisement for a small group show I was involved in called Faster Than Light. I love this title actually, Faster Than Light. Two other buddies, and we had a show called Faster Than Light, and I'm donning my dreaded shirt with my dreaded red, the nuclear dreaded red. You know that yellow is my favorite color, and the bastards, the criminal syndicate, the nuclear criminal syndicate, took my color, and I'm donning my shirt. This is a bit of a scary shirt. I call it my Dead Men Standing. I'll put up a few shots of those paintings, my Dead Men Standing. I'm in my Dead Men Standing shirt. I'm pretty well, I'm kind of cooked on the whole notion of where we're at. And I've been away. I've had a terrific visit with a colleague of mine from Saskatchewan. He was here for a few days, 4 or 5 days, and we had a lot of interaction, and we're talking about quite inspirational things. It's like you recharge. I feel there's a level of recharge when you're able to engage with a person that is on the same wavelength as you are, which is why the idea of fighting this nuclear and to rid ourselves of this nuclear monster and get some attention on the Fukushima thing. And I came across this advertisement for our show called Faster Than Light. And this is actually really fabulous. And at the time, it just sort of like, faster than light. Well, you know, it's about being faster than light, because the people that are trying to capture our attention, our spirit, are a very slow-moving train. The people that are actually trying to capture us are a very small moving train, which is why, I mean, I paint. I'm a painter, so I love making the paintings, and using that format, using that worldview of being a painter to actually increase the speed by the way we experience reality and the nature of our being, who we are, our existence. I am actually quite interested in this idea that Einstein brought. Speed of light is a certain amount. It's a fixed amount. It seems to actually vary. It's kind of interesting. But the idea that we can move faster than the speed of light. Now, wouldn't that be considered progress? Think about it. Think about it. That science has captured what little part of our imagination. It's like a very small part. Science captures a very small part of imagination and makes it huge. It's all there is. Science captures this part of our imagination and blows it up like under a magnifying glass all of a sudden. So, the speed of light. Well, we had a show. We were faster than light. Faster than light. Yeah, that's right. We were faster than light. Kind of went over people's heads. And it was a show of sculpture and painting. But what I wanted to comment about is the idea of progress again, and my own transformation in my YouTube presence. And I've been feeling quite sluggish in my movement. I have been feeling very slow. So I haven't felt faster than light for a while. I need to feel faster than light. I need to transform. When things are too slow in my own being, my own work, my own nature, my own what I do every day, I need to increase the speed. And I think speed from the point of view of an immediacy, a feeling that you're connected in some form that doesn't require the physical world. This is really weird, because we are locked into what a physical world, buildings, plants, animals, humans, life, trees, clouds, whatever you consider to be the real world, the natural world, all those things. And now we're in a part of our existence. Something has happened. At 3/11/11, a nuclear plant blew up with three reactors going into complete nuclear meltdown, melt out, melt through, melt everywhere, melt your brain, melt every cell on this planet. And we need to increase our speed. When I looked at this, I said, we need to increase our speed. And how am I able to increase my speed? And the best thing is, like, when I did my Dead Men Standing in 2010, I will attach some of the images from this. I picked on iconic dead people like Mussolini these were real shits. Maybe Jesse James, he was a murderer. Yeah, I picked on people that Gaddafi. Now, Gaddafi was a prick. He was a selfish bastard, but he actually did some good for his nation. But I picked on people that were considered to be what in the Western world now are terrorists. The terrorist Mussolini. Oh, Mussolini! If he was alive today, I'm gonna do the Mussolini guy. If he was alive today, he would be one of the statesmen. He would be exalted in the military, the complex that actually runs the show, the nuclear criminal syndicate would exalt this guy, Mussolini. So, okay, here's my gist. I don't want to go on too long about this, and I want to piggyback on Lonnie Clark. You got to watch listen to Lonnie Clark's Age of Fission radio. She is actually also transforming herself the way I'm feeling I'm transforming myself, not to be bogged down in a slow train. We need to become faster than light, because the world is captured by the concept that the fastest speed we have is light. 186 to the power of something, 186,000 miles a second. And we can actually go a lot faster. And that's what we got to hook into. We got to hook into the speed that works. And this is why I love making paintings, because paintings are a lot faster than light. Paintings are a lot faster than light. And we need to increase our speed. And we have been bogged down. We're going very slow. We're going economies and uranium mining and gold mining and coal mining and activities that are so sluggish, that are so slow. Athabasca oil sands, slow, really slow, really slow. Cars, really slow, no movement, really slow. Bicycles, fast. Bicycles, fast. Because what happens when you pedal a bicycle, you're actually contacting something in yourself, in myself, that is connected to something larger. I don't know what it is. I feel exalted when I ride my bicycle in a way that makes me feel good. When I come to the studio, I actually connect to something, and I feel, I leave my house and I'm standing in front of a painting. It's almost like it's really fast. In a car, it's like I stop, I go, street lights, noises, all these things. I'm not sure how I can explain this faster than light. We need to become faster than light. And this is the idea of progress having been hijacked by a small group of people called scientists. As Lonnie says, they lie now. And we need to find within ourselves a speed, an increased speed. Now that doesn't mean miles per second. It means something that connects with us, within us. This is what I've understood through this process. And to be caught up in, I am outraged. I am totally outraged. People, have no mistake. I'm totally outraged by the fact that there has been no concerted effort to entomb in some way the stricken plant in Fukushima and the other plants that are out there. And as Lonnie says, Hanford should be shut down. All these places should be shut down because the radiation is going to destroy all life on this planet. And I'm not very optimistic, people. I have to tell you, I'm not too optimistic, but I will not give up hope because my nature is hopeful. I have a hopeful nature, and hope is not faith. Do not mistake hope for faith. And you can look at Krishnamurti. He went into a dissertation on the difference between faith and hope. Have a look at it. Research it yourself. I'm on the side of hope. I still firmly am planted in the side of hope. And the idea is to be able to progress. And progress doesn't mean what we have somehow been captured by, the idea that science and knowledge and progress is related. Now, this is interesting. When I came across this, I thought about, Everything, progress is based on matching the speed of light. That's what we want to do. We have cell phones, we have instant communication, we have the ability to bridge the entire globe within a second. You can talk to somebody in Australia, and I've done this. There is no hardly any interruption. You have a continuous flow of talking, and it's at the speed of light, because this is how this stuff works through the wires or whatever. But we have been lagging behind because we're captured. We're stuck in the speed of light, and we got to speed it up. We got to speed it up. We got to become faster than light, because right now we're still within that orbit of science, the science of Einstein, which we need to eclipse. We need to eclipse this, and in order to survive and figure out a solution for Fukushima, the light speed isn't going to work. It's not going to work. So how do we generate within us this feeling of speeding up our progress? And our progress has nothing to do with gadgets that you can talk to somebody on the other end of the planet. Our progress is firmly rooted in our ability to care. And I want to reiterate that the idea of caring, this is really important. I am transitioning in my own understanding. I will not blame, I will not accept, as I say, the usual suspects, the criminal syndicates that run the joint. That's an important, we need to be very aggressive on that level, but nothing will get done. Nothing will get done unless we separate ourselves from the fictitious speed of light. We need to get faster than light. This is my thought coming back to the studio after having had a fabulous visit from a colleague. We talked about a lot of stuff, and he doesn't really agree with me on a lot of points, especially my YouTubes. But what I wanted to say was I want to, and I'm going to try and articulate this better as I go along over the next few months. And again, hopefully, this is my hope, that I can actually bring this work that I'm doing physically, the paintings, into the public domain, so I have a platform. This has always been my intention from the get. But I heard from a friend, I was in Toronto for a few days, and a friend told me, now this is really disturbing, that in Toronto, and this person is not really clued into the art world, but they heard through some grapevine that stay away from this Ackerman guy. And I thought to myself, I got to get after this. They left. I didn't have enough query time to find out why I'm blacklisted in a place that I haven't even been around for the last 15, 20 years. That's weird. I'm gonna find out what is happening there. I thought it was just in my local area, in the maybe an hour circumference here, or diameter, the radius. Anyway, the idea that I have is we need to escalate our progress beyond the speed of light. We're captured by light. We're captured by light, and we're captured by light. And this was a show. When was this? This was. Okay, it says November. I think this was about 8 years ago, or seven years ago. My buddies Robinson, Angus, and Angus was actually one of the founders of Free Radicals, and little Dougie, great sculptor, fabulous sculptor, and there's myself. So anyway, yeah, I just came across this and I thought about it, and I said, we got to get faster than light, and the way we do that is we have to separate ourselves from the conventions, from the worldviews that trap us in a slovenly state. We're slow. We're really slow. We're really slow with all our worldview. And I feel that we need to escalate this to the level of progress, and I think caring is the fastest speed in the cosmos.